first opened in the millennium year of 2000. There's a look at Comerica Park here in Detroit. Today, game 2 of this 4-game set between the Boston Red Sox and the Detroit Tigers. Major League Baseball on the Show starts now. Anibal Sanchez will be on the bump for game 2 of the series. Harold, any thoughts?
Well, Matt, if you look at the rotation, this is the guy everybody questions. How is he still in it? ERA over 5 last season. But what I see is a guy that they trust. He's going to take the ball. He's going to go out there and battle. And let's just see if maybe he can turn this trend around of inconsistency.
Back up the middle. That gets through, and he'll start the inning off with a base hit. So the leadoff hitter reaches with good speed. The 2-hole hitter can handle the bat. We'll see if they have a play on here with nobody out. Standing in, Xander Bogaerts. And he's been one of the league's big stories in April, having come out of the gates extremely hot at the plate. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
They come out of the gates being aggressive at the plate, and it's paid off for them. A single and now a double. Runners at second and third with all kinds of momentum on their side. A base hit scores 2. We'll see if they can cash them in.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Upton racing back to the track. But he won't get there as it lands just shy of the wall. And the runner from third crosses the plate.
When it left the bat, I thought the outfielder had a beat on it. Gave it a heck of an effort, going high for it, but he just can't bring it down. The run came across to score, and he's safely at second, hoping his teammates can return the favor.
A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Presley racing back, but he won't get to it. It drops in behind him. In to score, the runner from third.
When he started this game, giving up 3 extra base hits in the opening frame was not what he had in mind. He could still settle down and turn things around on the mound, but the way it's going right now, this has the makings of a start he's going to want to forget.
This is driven to right, and no doubt about it, that one's way out of here. And out of here, and I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed.
When that pitch was grooved right down Main Street, he couldn't believe it. He started salivating when he saw it, but stayed back enough to put a great swing on.
Here's the Panda now, Pablo Sandoval.
Batting sixth, third baseman number 48.
First pitch coming now from Sanchez. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Presley looking up, gone. Back-to-back jacks on back-to-back pitches.
I'll tell you, the guy on the bump is wishing there was a mercy rule in professional baseball right about now. Hey, but there's no such luck. He's just got to own those back-to-back homers and the rest of it until he gets off the hook.
Now that ball is smoked, carrying to deep left, and it's off the wall in front of the bullpen. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Well, this doesn't have the makings of a start he's going to be proud of, does it? He's getting absolutely pounded here in the first inning, and I would think they're not going to let this go on for much longer.
Hit sharply on the ground. Iglesias to his left. He's there, and he's retired here, 1 away. And now here's how the visiting Red Sox line up in this one. What do they need to do to get a win on the road here today, Harold?
Well, the key to me in this one, I'm going to throw a cliche at you, Matt. You know I don't use many cliches. I would have to say have great energy. Play with some enthusiasm. Be excited about playing. And if they do that, man, they carry it through for 9 innings. Look out.
Harold, these Tigers, as they begin play here today, they come out of the gates slowly, just one of their first. There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone.
Well, when a manager talks about hitting being contagious, that is exactly what we're talking about. One guy tees off, and the guy behind him starts to feel a little bit more confident, a little bit more focused. The next thing you know, you've got 3 home runs in an inning, and your entire offense is off and running.
Alex Wilson comes on to work much earlier than anticipated, obviously, as he'll try and right the ship in the very first inning. And it looks like a right-hander's gotten up to throw in the Tiger bullpen.
Now batting number 15, second baseman.
Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. He swings and grounds it to short. And the throw forces the first baseman to leave his feet, and by the time he came down, it's too late.
Man, this is a perfect summary of how the game has gone for him. They haven't been able to hit, catch, or throw all game long. In fact, they should just throw a 10 over this thing, because this has become a 3-ring circus.
On the ground for Kinsler. This could be 2. To Iglesias for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like David Price, a southpaw from Tennessee, is the man on the mound. HR, what's the word on it?
Well, last outing he came off a complete game shutout. So to me, it's going to be how deep can he go in the game? Does he have that stamina and that ability to back it up again? Because he worked hard last game.
And there's your first out of the inning.
Batting second.
Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. And he is off to a dreadful start at the plate, as he has not hit the ball well at all in the month of April. Now a ball hit pretty well to left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. Well, these Red Sox entering play here this afternoon, HR. It appears to be all systems go to start the new year, as they've come out of the gates on a 4-game winning streak.
Yeah, Matt, I mean, the road trip got off to a solid start yesterday. The way you want to start a road trip, with a big win. So now the confidence is there. Everybody's happy, excited. Come out for early work, and you try to win this one here and really start a nice streak. He's just fouling them off till he gets something he wants to hit.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Hit on the ground to short. Bogarts has it. On to first, and the Price is right here, 2 away.
Batting third.
Here's J.D. Martinez. Lifetime versus David Price. 4 for 11. He also has 1 home run. Here's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir. The windup and the 0-1. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
See what happens when you work fast, you stay aggressive, and you come right after guys? Man, you get great results. 2 quick outs, and now he's 0-2 on this hit.
Swing and a miss for strike 3. Pulled the string on him that time. Digging in to try it again, Mookie Betts. He'll start things out in the top half of the second. He's set. Here it comes. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So it's a leadoff base hit to start the Red Sox half of the inning.
He's been looking really good. Another hit, another multi-hit game. This hot streak has been really fun to watch him perform.
High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. Gone!
Wow, talk about a guy getting hot, right? Hits a bomb, hit one yesterday. Usually when he gets hot, he starts to hit them in bunches, and this could be the beginning of a very, very good hot streak.
Now batting, center fielder,
Here's Jackie Bradley now.
Jr.
To right field and absolutely hammered. Forget about making a play on that ball. That's way out of here. Back-to-back home run.
In the job description, I believe it, there's no mention of back-to-back homers. But there is a need for short memory. We'll see if he can put those 2 bombs behind him. Striding in once again, Pablo Sandoval. He went deep in his first at-bat, and we'll see what he's got in store for us here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit hard on the ground to second. Oh, terrible bounce, and it goes right by him. And this is going to rattle up against the out-of-town scoreboard now. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Andrew Benintendi. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. And he's called out on a close play at third.
Even though this throw from the catcher is offline at third, the bad jump at second base pretty much doomed the base runner from trying to steal third.
The 0-1 pitch. Hit hard towards center. And that's in for a base hit, his second in as many trips to the plate.
You throw a ball down the middle, you better start ducking right when you release it. He took it right back at him. Hit it where it's thrown.
Swihart.
And that'll bring in the speedy catcher Blake Swihart. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw not in time. He's in there at second.
Hey, it's not easy to steal on a catcher that has a good arm, but he did just that and beats that throw into second base.
Lined hard toward right center. And that's into the outfield for a one-out hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only one away.
Well, that's a line drive single, but the runner's not going to score. Now, remember, with less than 2 outs, he had to freeze. Hit it a little bit too hard at the wrong guy. He'll take the hit, but no RBI.
Stepping in now, David Price. And a first pitch swing. He hits a fly ball to left center. Upton has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner on to first, and they get the double play. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. On now to the bottom of the second. It's the Red Sox 11 and the Tigers nothing. Here's the switch hitting Victor Martinez. He'll be the one to lead it off against David Price here in the inning.
Martinez.
Now the first pitch here from Price. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Now the 0-2 from Price. And he looks at a cold strike 3 as the cut fastball's in there, and that's out number 1.
Okay, let's take a look at the defense for the Boston Red Sox, brought to you by Majestic.
Left fielder.
And I'm looking out there at second base. Dustin Pedroia. You talk about a Gold Glove gritty player. That fits him perfect. He's going to catch everything at second. He's Gold Glove worthy. And then gritty. Don't hit him. He'll knock you back.
Justin Upton stands in as he looks at a cold strike. And Upton swings and misses on a good pitch that time, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
Under it is Bogarts, and there are 2 away now.
Batting 6th. Third baseman.
Nick Castellanos now. And he has not gotten off to the start he had hoped for with the bat. It's been a real struggle for him out of the gate. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit well on the ground to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. They trail in this one 11-0. Back with Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac. Matt Vasgersian with you as Dustin Pedroia settles in to get the inning underway. Hit hard to third. And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit.
Another first pitch hit. Man, they're going up there aggressive, looking for that first pitch fastball. He's struggling right now, and they are feasting.
Line drive to center field, and that's in there. Base hit. The relay, and the throw will go to second as they get the force out. Digging in and looking for more, Mookie Betts. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Looking up is Upton. Out of here into the visitors' bullpen.
It's getting pretty comical now. Their 6th home run of the game, and they're not done yet. They say hitting is contagious, and apparently that applies to the long ball. It's looking like batting practice out there.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Upton's under it. 2 gone.
Now batting.
Blaine Hardy is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the 3rd inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings.
Now pitching for the Tigers.
Into the windup and the pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Back goes Martinez at the track. Out of here. A solo shot, and they add another.
We'll talk about having a day. 3 home runs in 1 game. You've heard about the hat trick in hockey, but it's awfully hard to do that in baseball.
And Sandoval's aboard, a base hit. So the 2-out base hit, and the top of the inning is still alive.
Well, that's a nice base hit right there, and he is so close to having a cycle. He's one thing short, and the toughest one of them all, the triple. Looks like he's gonna get another at bat. Let's see if he's able to pull it off.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. Swing and a liner, and a fair ball as this is just past Martinez down the line. The relay throw. And he's safe.
Well, lefty on lefty, this is a tough matchup, but he stays in there, keeps that front shoulder closed, and just rips the pitch for a 2-bagger. Nice job of defying the odds there.
First delivery to him on the way. Blake Swihart stands in as he swings and misses for strike 1.
He struggled a bit coming out of the bullpen here, so he needed that strike. Maybe it settles him down a little bit.
Swing and a line drive to center field, and that's in there. Base hit. Now a good throw in will hold that second runner at third base, so they're at the corners now with 2 away. Stepping in and ready for another shot, David Price. And a chance now to increase his lead if he can deliver something here with 2 gone. Swing and a line drive. In there, base hit, and that ought to get the run in from third.
Well, you just keep adding on. That's how you win games, and he's a big part of it right here. That's his 3rd RBI, and they extend the lead in this ball game.
Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the 3rd. To short, hit hard, and he'll go the short way to retire the side. Standing in, James McCann. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home 3rd.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's 1 gone. At the plate, Alex Presley. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Alex Presley.
Into the windup and the pitch. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Another one sent foul.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
Price ready with another 0-2. And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away. Digging in, Blaine Hardy. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. And this is lifted high in the air down the line behind third. And the Panda will put this one away. Inning over. In order go the Tigers. Still 16-0.
Leading off for the Red Sox.
Ready for another chance? Xander Bogaerts. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. And they'll start this inning off with a base hit as that one's through. So with a man aboard now, the RBI men will have an opportunity with nobody out in the inning. Here's Mookie Betts. And he's got a shot at history here, but he'll need a triple to complete the cycle. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw way late, and he's in there easily at second.
Well, this pitcher's out there just trying to get hitters out, and he's having a hard time doing that. So as a base runner, that's a good time to try to steal some bases. He's probably not as focused on controlling the running game as he should be.
Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one.
Well, there's an old saying that the harder you throw, the farther it goes. How about this? Good fastball, and this ball is absolutely tacked.
Oh, there it goes. In the air to left center, and you can forget about this one. Back-to-back home runs.
Well, you just don't see that too often. Back-to-back dingers on back-to-back pitches. I mean, that's kind of a definition of instant offense, if you ask me.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Presley is after it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
The batter, number 48, third baseman, Pablo Sandoval.
Here's the Panda now, Pablo Sandoval. He's had a great game so far, and a triple would complete the cycle. Now a swing and another fly ball here as things are getting busy out there in Central. And a great diving effort there, but it'll just tip off his glove, and it's a base hit.
Well, how about that for a 4-hit game? He homered earlier. Now he picks up his 4th hit of the game. Wow, he's having a tremendous game.
Benintendi.
Into the box now, Andrew Benintendi. He pulls this one into right. Martinez back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. And that'll bring in the speedy catcher Blake Swihart. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit hard up the middle. That gets through for a base hit. He's now 3 for 4 in this one.
Well, that's his 3rd hit of the night, and are you surprised? That's 3 singles. Now sits 3 for 4 with 3 singles. Not a bad night.
David Price.
In now, David Price. There goes the runner. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. But he gets back in time, safe at second base. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. Here's the second baseman, Ian Kinsler. Back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Well, that was a pretty good pitch right there. A little bit late. That's why he wasn't able to catch it right there in his wheelhouse.
And he looks at a cold strike 3 as the cut fastball's in there, and that's out number 1. Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. Fouled off into the seats behind first. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Benintendi racing back, gone into the home bullpen for a home run.
Well, if you're going to get your first hit of the game, you might as well do it with a bang. He thought he could squeeze one past him, but he thought wrong.
Fielder number 28, J.D.
Here's J.D. Martinez. This is in the air out to left field. Giving chase is Benintendi. And that's the second out of the inning.
Up next for the Tigers, first baseman.
Ready now, Victor Martinez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. This one's down to third. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So 1 run on 1 hit, which was the home. Shane Green gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Pulled toward right center field. Calling for it, Presley. 1 down.
Now batting number 15.
Ready once again, Dustin Pedroia. Couple of singles for him in 4 trips for him this afternoon. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Hit down the third base line. And that gets through a base hit. He's 3 for 5. The throw into second. The tag, and he is out at second.
Well, clearly they challenged the guy they shouldn't have right there. He's got a missile launcher for an arm, so when he saw him trying to stretch a double, he unleashed one to cut him down, so probably won't be doing that again in this one.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now, as he'll swing and hit this one hard, but foul off to the left and out of play. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit hard on the ground to short. Iglesias is there. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Takes just 4 pitches to retire the Red Sox, but you can forgive them as they still hold an enormous lead. Here's Justin Upton now. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Left fielder, Justin Upton.
Now a pitch swung on and foul tipped right off the mask. It sounded like of the home plate umpire, and that cannot feel too good, I wouldn't imagine. And a curveball taken for strike 2.
That was a pretty good pitch on a pitch he doesn't throw very often, or I should say hasn't used in this game, that's for sure. That was a good pitch.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Digging in for his second at-bat, Nick Castellanos comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Way out in front.
Well, Matt, they've been real aggressive, taking swings early in the count, but you're losing in this game, so you got to make an adjustment. You got to start taking pitches and maybe working the pitcher a little bit more if it's not working, being aggressive.
And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Hey, I appreciate the fact that he's making him throw a few pitches. Most of his teammates have been hacking at everything that comes their way.
Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. The 2-2 coming now from Price. And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning. Coming to the plate now, James McCann. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Price is ready. First pitch on its way. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Mookie Betts will stand in looking for home run number 3 as we take you back to inning number 4. And this was his second home run of the game as he's been dialed in so far in this one. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just folded a little foul.
Well, he got what he's looking for. He just got out in front of it right there.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. Now this is cut and thrown to first, and he'll scramble back to first safely. Boy, and they have not been able to get him out. This is now a 5-hit ball game for him here, and those don't come along every day.
No, they don't. But I tell you what, he's been working hard. He's been locked in right now. Just his approach. You knew he was going to have a good day. 5 hits. Wow.
Might have been in time, but it's high, and it allows his man to dive in safely.
Well, he's got a cannon for an arm back there behind the dish, but it doesn't mean it's always accurate. Got plenty behind this one, but he sailed it, and he won't be happy with himself about that throw.
Ready with the 0-1. Grounded down the third baseline, but this will get foul for strike 2. A runner at second, nobody out. And another foul ball. Now another 0-2. And now a swing here by Ramirez as he sends this one high in the air out to deep left field. And this one is gone. A home run.
Well, the ball's been flying all over the place this game, but most of the fireworks have come from him. That's his 3rd long ball. What a game.
Center fielder, Jackie Bradley Jr.
Here's Jackie Bradley now, as he'll go after the first pitch and line one into right field for a base hit.
Well, Matt, he jumped on that first pitch after the home run. It's a line drive for a base hit. I was always a little reluctant to get in the box after you gave a home run, thinking he might dust me right here.
Here's the Panda now, Pablo Sandoval. And Kinsler will flip it on to first for out number 1.
Wow, what a great show of range there. This ball looked like it might get through up the middle, but check out the sliding stop, and that's going to take him right into a good throwing position where he's able to get enough on the throw to get him out at first.
Has a look, now the pitch. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. And the run is in to score from second.
Comes to the plate with the runner in scoring position. He swung at that first pitch early, kind of ambushed him. I don't think the pitcher expected him to swing at that first pitch.
And that'll bring in the speedy catcher Blake Swihart. He swings and sends a bullet to right field, but he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the second out.
Now batting.
Striding in once again, David Price. He went deep earlier, and he's 2 for 4 to this point. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Presley has it in his tracks, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So digging in to try it again, Alex Presley. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Price ready with the 0-1. Curveball close, but it's 1-1.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Here's another 1-2. And a swing and a ball hit foul heading for the seats. So another foul ball here, and it remains 1-2.
That is the fourth foul ball of this AB right here. He's seeing a lot of pitches.
And he rings up another one. Make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game. Miguel Cabrera will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 24, Miguel Cabrera.
Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Here's Price now on 1-0. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. A shot down the first baseline, but a foul ball, and it's 2-1 now. Here's the 2-1 from Price. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. On the run is Benintendi. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
The batter, number
Here's the
3,
second baseman, Ian Kinsler. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
He's really throwing the ball well in this game, and the thing to me that stands out is that 2-seamer. He's got great movement, and he's keeping hitters off balance with it.
And there's a swing and a miss as Kinsler's down quickly now, 0-2. That's hit to short. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? And he is in there.
Well, there's an infield single with 2 outs. You know, never too late to get a rally started. I love the hustle right there to get things going.
Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Cut fastball inside, ball 1. Takes a knee-high fastball. 1 run, 2 hits, 1 error for the Tigers thus far. Swing and a little blooper to center. Oh, and he misses it. Kinsler rounds the corner and is headed home. And the runner scores all the way from first as they try and chip away at that deficit.
Wow, that error has got to really sting. Anytime a run scores because of an error, it eats at you, but especially when he comes around from first, he wasn't even in scoring position when the play started.
J.D. Martinez is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1. Back up the middle. And that'll get through into center field for a base hit. And the runner scores from second as they chip into the deficit here.
Oh, ground ball up the middle. That's going to score a run right there. That's a nice job of just staying up the middle, not trying to pull a ball or get out in front. Just stay up the middle, and it paid off.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Waiting on it is Benintendi. And that retires the side. Mark Lowe comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Mark Lowe.
Swing and a line drive, but right there to glove it is the shortstop for the first out.
The shortstop, number 2, Xander Bogaerts.
Now the Tigers have some action in the bullpen as a left-hander starts to get loose. Hit hard back up the middle. Iglesias is up with it. And the throw here is going to get him at first. Excellent range there at short, and there are 2 away now.
Right fielder.
Digging in and looking for more, Mookie Betts. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. The windup and the 0-1. This is line to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So with 2 out, that means Hanley Ramirez will also get an opportunity here.
Well, another base hit from him, and I tell you what, he's been impressive on this road trip. He's making a huge impact not only on his team, but on the team that he is facing.
Here's the left fielder, Hanley Ramirez. Pitches a cold strike. Not in time as he steals second. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And the runner's breaking for third. That's in there. Base hit. The runner scores from second. Boy, and they have not been able to get him out. This is now a 5-hit ball game for him here, and those don't come along every day.
Bradley Jr.
Digging in once again, Jackie Bradley Jr. He, of course, has launched 3 balls over the fence in this one and possibly looking for number 4 here. Presley is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Here's Justin Upton now. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one.
Justin Upton.
Now the first pitch here from Price. Here's Bogarts, the young shortstop. And he's set down 1 away.
The third baseman, number 9.
Ready for another chance? Nick Castellanos. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. And here's a ball hit in the air. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Price ready with the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. 3 runs, 3 hits, 1 error for the Tigers thus far. Skied into straightaway right. Betts has a read on it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, catcher.
Ready for another shot now. James McCann. Been a strikeout victim twice in this one. First pitch on its way. Dribbled back toward the mound. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. This one. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there.
Third baseman number 48.
Into the windup and the pitch. Hard hit ball to second, and stretching for it is Kinsler, but it's out of reach. A base hit. Boy, and they have not been able to get him out. This is now a 5-hit ball game for him here, and those don't come along every day. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. He's looking for hit number 5 in this one right here. Smoked on the ground up the middle. Step on the bag for 1. On to first to complete the double play.
Now batting, catcher.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Blake Swihart. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now. Slapped hard the opposite way. Upton is there, and it's a 3-pitch inning as this side is retired. Ready once again, Alex Presley. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit.
Presley.
Back to work now is Price as he gets ahead to start the inning. It's strike 1.
Objective number 1 right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now.
He's really put himself now in a position where he's got to battle. Took the first 2 strikes, didn't swing, and now you just grind out the AB. Oh, he might have got away with one. 2-strike breaking ball that ended up being in the zone. I think he probably wanted that out of the zone, but fortunately, he just fouled it off.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. Time to bring you up to date on the numbers for our 2 starters. It's our starter comparison, and the hometown 9 have had trouble generating much by way of hits, as you can see by the left side of your screen.
Andrew Romine.
And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. Chopped weakly to the left. And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw. Now, but look here. The manager's up and out of the dugout, so it appears he might opt to challenge that last safe call at first.
Yeah, I wasn't so sure about him being safe either, but here's another shot of it right here. Not easy to tell for sure from that shot. Going to be interesting to see what they want to do with this one.
And that's a thumbs up from the bench, so they will challenge the call on the field. So the umpires on replay duty in Manhattan will now review the play from all available angles in order to make the final decision.
The Red Sox have elected to challenge the previous.
Okay, we're going to get one more look at it right here. Is there enough video evidence to overturn this call? You know, I think there is. The shot right there makes it look like the ball beat him to first. Looks like a well-used challenge.
Okay, so it looks like the umpires are wrapping up their decision, and off comes the headset, and he's out. So the original call is overturned, and instead of having a base runner at first, the bases will now be empty.
Overturned, and the batter ruled out.
Here's the second baseman, Ian Kinsler. Hit the other way out toward right field. Betts has a read on it, and that's the third out. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit, and they remain well behind. Bruce Rondon enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. Stepping into the box, David Price. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9. And now the first pitch of the inning is sent in the air out to straightaway center. Presley is there, one quick out to start inning number 9.
Now batting number 15, second baseman Dustin Pedroia.
So coming to the plate, Dustin Pedroia. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now. First pitch coming, here it is. And a swing by Pedroia as this one's on the ground out to short. Throw on to first will take care of Pedroia, and there are 2 away.
The shortstop, number 2.
Stepping up to the plate, Xander Bogaerts. He was a ground out victim last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Rips this one to first. So he'll add 1 to his total as that falls in. He's got 3 hits in this one. Here's Mookie Betts. And if you remember, I'm sure he does, he hit a round tripper back in the 4th. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Line drive to left. And that'll get down for a base hit.
You talk about a free swinger. First pitch, and he hits a ball that's down and away and gets a base hit. Man, that's not what I'm looking for first pitch, but I got to tip my cap to him. He executed it.
Here's Hanley Ramirez. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Presley giving chase. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Boston strands a couple, but not to fear as they hold a. Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
And a foul pop behind the plate. Can't say that I see the logic in this one, but they'll go ahead and intentionally walk the leadoff batter. Here's J.D. Martinez. Singled homer run in his last time up. Now a snap throw to first. Just keeping him close. First pitch of the at-bat. A fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss.
Matt, he's throwing a lot of strikes. Very impressive, right? We just saw a swing and miss. But he may be even more effective if every now and then he throws a ball that's out of the zone, because they know he's in the zone. They're being really aggressive. If they have to think a little bit, it might not be a strike. It might be good for him.
Here's the switch hitting Victor Martinez. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Just got a piece of the fastball that time as it's chopped foul at the plate for strike 1. And this is going to be fouled into the diamond level seats.
Ooh, that was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game.
The left fielder,
Stepping up
number
now,
8.
Justin Upton. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. And there's a called strike 2 as now they're down to their final strike this afternoon.
Can't say he's tickling around the zone. Those last 2 pitches were pretty much grooved right down the middle, but it didn't bite him.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Yeah, and sometimes you just need a guy to go out there and battle. It doesn't have to be pretty all the time, but just good enough to get the job done. Well, this guy, he was a heck of a lot better than that, going the entire 9 innings, saving his bullpen, and getting the win.
23-3 today. The Boston Red Sox bang out 10 home runs. David Price takes the win on the mound, his 2nd of the year. And it's a dandy, a complete game, 3-hit performance. Anibal Sanchez was slapped with 8 earned runs as he takes the loss. So that just about